Welcome back once again to Havana Media. My name is Boniface Awino, and as usual, I'm going to be your host for today. Now, this issue of Joseph Sakaja, Joseph Sakaja's workers, that is the Nairobi County, going to dump sewage at the Steamer Plaza has brought a lot of problem. And I think I talked about it yesterday, and a lot of people were talking about it. The members of parliament talked about it. And today, Mike Sonko, who was a former governor of Nairobi County, also said something. And I think Mike Sonko is very right, because he's saying that this issue was there. Like even during his time, this issue used to happen. During the time of Kidero, it used to happen. During the time of his own time, it used to happen. But now it only depends with how you're solving these problems. If you have someone's debt, like if the Nairobi County have got the Kenya Power's debt, why can't they find ways of sorting it out instead of now doing all these things? Wewe uko na deni ya mtu, tafuta njia ambayo unaweza ukalipa deni. Don't do things that are going to make you look very stupid. Because by the way, on a serious note, this small thing have really made Sakaja to be seen as very foolish. Because why would you do that? Like in your own county, why do you accept just such kind of thing to happen? Yesterday he was giving an excuse that they've met, and therefore they've resolved all the problem, and it will not repeat itself again.
We've had a meeting, fruitful meeting, with the leadership of the Ministry of Energy, led by Cabinet Secretary Opio Wandai. We had the head of public service, we had Kenya Power Limited, and we had our officers and teams. And we agreed on a number of issues, and a joint statement is going to be issued. The joint statement will clarify the issues that we've agreed upon. The first thing we've resolved that all hostilities end, and issues be sorted out amicably. We have now given instructions to restore water supply to their premises, and to remove the trucks that had been blocking access. It was of course unfortunate that one of the trucks tipped garbage. That was not the intention, and that is why in less than 30 minutes all that garbage was collected. That is not how.
But it does not now prevent the fact that his level of I don't know, is a level of what? How do I put this? I'm really trying to find a better word to use, because I don't want to use a word that will look like I'm trying to kudharau the governor. But you know, it's so embarrassing, by the way. And I want us to listen to Mike Sonko, the way Mike Sonko is trying to explain this, because he's saying that it was there even during my time, and there are ways of solving such kind of problems. Listen to Sonko.
Hey, ni mambo gani hizi mimi naona sasa? Dumping. Tena unadump takataka kwa Steamer Plaza? No. Wala nisimame ni kwa address vizuri governor. Hapo governor, hapo I beg to differ with you governor. What you have done, hiyo ni mambo ya utoto. Unasikia governor? That is very wrong. I totally beg to differ with you. These problems have been there. Si wakati yako peke yake. They have been there during Kisia's time. Yeah? Hizi shida yetu na Kenya Power zimekuwa during Aladwa's time. Yeah? They used to be there even during Kidero's time. Even during my time they were there. Now I remember very vividly what I used to do. We know very well Kenya Power is also supposed to pay some taxes, some rates even to the county on the way leaves. Way leaves, the spaces which they normally use to kuweka their substations, kuweka their power lines, their transformers kwa county. Any open spaces which Kenya Power use, they are supposed to pay for them. We understand that. And I think you know that. Even rates in terms of the buildings they own in the city, for instance the Steamer Plaza huko mahali umedump takataka, electricity house mahali their head officers pia ziko, they're supposed to pay rates for those particular buildings which they own in the city. Now this is what I used to do. Get mini unawadai kwa rates kwa way leaves, yeah, compile your mahisabus, enda kwa boardroom yao ama ita CEO. We have an active case in court, I think at the High Court. We used to have the same problems with them. But mimi sikuwa nafanya drama ambazo zita affect the entire population of Nairobi. For instance, if you dump takataka at Stima Plaza within Ngara, you are affecting the people of Ngara. Una exposed to cholera. That Stima Plaza has other offices belonging to other guys. So you're not punishing KPLC. You're punishing residents of Nairobi who are your voters. Yeah. Mimi nikikasirika na wao, what I used to do, I used to calm their cars. Yeah, or tow their cars na breakdowns county. Yeah, that is what I used to do. Ama kidogo ukitaka kukasirika na wao, achana na other Nairobi residents, other guys who have got their private offices within Stima Plaza or Electricity House. Fungulia tu wao siwe kidogo wao wenyewe, not other people. Don't affect other people in your angles with KPLC by the governor. So hata wewe sio Kenya Power, yeah, just angalia wapi kuna shida. Yeah, governor, tumia stima, lipa. Because if you proceed na hii mambo ya upuzi, governor, alafu KPLC pia waamue kuact, wakuzimie stima Pumwani Hospital, wakuzimie stima Mama Lucy Hospital, Mutini Hospital. Yeah? You'll be exposing your own patients, yeah? Your own voters, your own people. So wacha ufala, wacha na hizo magrubi zako mingi. Wewe siwezi kukutusi because you're my friend, but ile njia unaenda sasa governor, tuko karibu na kuvurugana na wewe. Tunakunyamazia ufanye kazi because we respect you as a friend. But sasa ukianza kuingilia wananchi wa Nairobi, tutakuvuruga. Wewe unajua kuvuruga na sisi tunajua kuvuruga. So tigawana kabisa and serve the people who elected you. Watana na hii stupidity, drama za upuzi. Fanya drama na ufanye kazi. But usifanye drama ambazo zita affect the larger people you serve. Tena na hiyo maneno. Na ukifanya hiyo mahesabu, definitely utapata Kenya Power wanakudai pesa kidogo juu. Lipa wao kidogo. This you know, you serve the same government, you guys. Lipa wao 30 million, 10 million, 20 million, 100 million. Yeah, this is what I used to do with the CEO who was there during my time nikiwa kwa ofisi. So please, hatuna chuki na wewe, hatuna ubaya na wewe, but wacha na hizo drama, na hizo takataka wewe chief officer Mosiria environment, enda collect hizo takataka pale utoe, wacha kuexpose wananchi wa Nairobi. Yeah, wacha kuharibu ile kazi ambaye mmefanyia Wakenya. So governor wewe enda pole. It was unnecessary kumwaga takataka. Yeah, if you go wrong, we have to tell you. Yeah? If you go wrong, we have to tell you. Yes, I rest my argument for now.
One thing I can say is that I think if there is something that needs to be done urgently, then we need to find, or these MCAs, people, I'm really wondering why people like Aladwa, people like these Tumbukrat people, Aladwa and Alai, I'm really wondering why they're making so much noise on the X space or on the X with their big stomachs, but they cannot see what Sakaja is doing. Instead of going to table motion in parliament for the impeachment of this guy, because the MCAs are the ones that are supposed to table motion. The members of the MPs and the MCAs, they are the ones that are supposed to do such kind of thing, but they're not doing it. Why can't they table motion in parliament for the impeachment of Sakaja? Because there are a lot of things that can be used against Joseph Sakaja. I'm really wondering. I'm just waiting to see what is going to happen next. But in real sense, Sonko is right, and Sakaja needs to be fired. Sakaja needs to be impeached because of what he's been doing. He pretends as if he's really working, but if you try to look at it very, very keenly, you realize that there's nothing that he's doing. After all, guys, that is all I have for today. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Until we meet again, I've been your host, Boniface Weno. Bye-bye.